Welcome back to TechniqueWOD. Today we're going to transition away from Olympic weightlifting and onto squatting. We're going to do a series of videos focusing on different types of squats and how they differ. Today we're going to start with one of the more basic types of squats. I know a lot of people like to teach air squats first, which is a great idea. We very often do that, but I actually like to start with what I call a plate-loaded squat, which is similar to a goblet squat, where you hold a light plate right in front of you here, and then you learn to squat with a little bit of load that you can counterbalance against. I think people, they tend to respond to this type of squat very well, and it's very easy to learn with. So if you take a plate, this is a 15-pound plate, hold it right in front of my chest, set my feet 15 degrees at the absolute most, toed out, preferably more like 5 or 10 degrees, or even straight ahead if you have really good ankle mobility. Hold right in front. You're going to squat down as low as you can in that rock solid position. One of the most common questions that I get from new people is, how low should I squat? And really the answer is that you should squat as low as you can with your heels on the ground, your knees, good alignment right over your feet and not diving towards the inside, and with your back nice and neutral here where I'm not rounding at all. If I can't satisfy all three of those requirements, and I go down in a good position, and then I start to round, or my knees start to go in, and that should be the bottom of my squat. In a competition, if you have to get to a certain depth, and you got to go down there and hit it, and that's fine, but in practice or while you're training, you only want to go down to a certain depth. That depth's determined by how good your technique is. If you falter on that technique, you cut it off and you come back up until your mobility or your technique improves and you can do it correctly. See you tomorrow.